Yeah.
We have been talking about different types of bodies. Just to make a quick review, we talked about Sthula body, we talked about Sukshma body, and we also talked about Kaarya body, which is the breathing body, and we dealt a little more on the connection of the mind to the Kaarya body earlier. Today we are going to talk a little more on the Naadis which are involved in breathing. Now, all of you might have heard we have different Naadis in the body. All of you might have heard something called energy chi, or you might have heard of acupuncture points. And all those things, the origin of all this knowledge is from Siddhas, who about 5,000, 6,000 years ago, they demonstrated that it is possible with the kind of body, the kind of mind, the kind of knowledge given to humans, it is possible to transcend and succeed all these changes that happen in the human body. Most of the changes happen because of the gravitational energy. We know that Earth is moving around. It's moving around the sun. The sun is moving around in the galaxy. There are billions of galaxies moving around. So they all have, scientists in the theory of physics, they have demonstrated the calculations how these are possible. Even Einstein talked a lot about gravitational force and some structured universe going around. Now, using the same energy, the Siddhas, they figured out how you can absorb energy to the level that you can also live as long as the universe itself, because the universe is taking this energy and using that energy is doing its function. Now, if you really look at the chronic body, Kaarya body, the main thing is breathing, breathing and breathe out, breathing and breathe out. Now, when you breathe in, you are taking maybe oxygen, but in terms of pranic knowledge, you will be taking the pure prana, which is spreading all over the body. And when you breathe out, you are taking the carbon dioxide, which is also dust, the toxic waste. That when you are breathing out, you are also taking some prana out of the body. As Jayesh explained before, the 8 inches we are breathing in and 12 inches we are breathing out. Now the question comes, how did the pranic energy come into your mind, your body? Now all of us are awake and we also have to sleep every day. As I said before, in our deep sleep, when we forget ourselves, completely forget about ourselves, in deep sleep, our Atman, our Jivatma, really finds a place naturally, automatically, the universal design goes and joins with Jivatma for some time. And absolutely joins. Yoga really means that. Yoga really means union of the Jivatma and Paramatma, which we do unconsciously in sleep. Now during that union, you do get a lot of pranic energy. A lot of pranic energy comes to you. If you, some of you might have heard, if you meditate during early mornings, so-called Brahma Muhurtam. How many of you have Brahma Muhurtam? Meditate Brahma Muhurtam, you get more energy. Right? Brahma Muhurtam is nothing but the natural energy, Brahma Muhurtam with our physical universe. That much energy really flows a lot during that time. The famous Saint Valala, who had a deathless body, he says, I'm waiting for my Lord to come and touch me every day. I'm waiting. So that's the time he's talking about, Brahma Muhurta. So during Brahma Muhurta time, a lot of low energy on the earth and the galaxies. So we try to get that energy as much as possible. If If you are in deep sleep, automatically you are getting the pranic energy also. When you get up, you are using that energy for your normal activities, particularly for your thinking. The thinking and mental activity takes most of the energy. Believe it or not, 70% of energy goes when the brain is low. Now, why are you talking about this in terms of Kaarya body? Now, Siddhas have found out the mechanics of this Kaarya body. How does it work? They say we have 72,000 Naadis in our body. Some of the temples in India, they really built based on this. Siddhas those days were really in control of the king's activities. Mainly, when they build a temple, they go to the Siddhas. That's how they build the temple. Okay, there's a meaning to it. How they build it, why they build it, how we can get the energy from nature. There's a meaning to it. Everything has a systematic knowledge built in, scientific knowledge built in. This time when I went to India, I particularly went to Chidambaram. You might have heard of Chidambaram. Chidambaram is the temple. As in one of our discussions before,